Alright, good morning guys, and today is our pumpkin brew day. Alright, so grains are over here. Bringing up the strike water now for the mashing in. Same recipe as I always do. The only thing is I couldn't get victory malt, so the change to that is Digman's biscuit. So I got a pound of biscuit. We got a fourth pound of chocolate, half pound of caramel 40, and 4 pounds of 2 Row. So real easy beer. I think it's going to come out. Normally it comes around probably 5.5, 6%. But you know, with my numbers, it is what it is. Water filter, filtered water. So here's the grains, and then at the end 3 pounds DME, and also I gotta go in my spice rack up here, and I gotta get my pumpkin pie spice, my homemade pumpkin pie spice. Yeah, there it is. And we put a little bit of that in the end, as you know. That and some Irish moss and all that. Yeast is my go-to. Nottingham and 2 ounces of Willamette. One at 60 and the other one at 20. Alright guys, so this thing's sizzling away here. Whew. I'm just gonna keep monitoring that till we get up to about 155 and start doughing in. It's us all dough'd in. Here's the color. You see some of this pumpkin in here. I just got it in here, so I'm just gonna try and really incorporate that in. You can see the color's already turned in like that nice reddish orange hue. I'm gonna let this mash for an hour. Hey Alexa, set a timer for an hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Alright. And hopefully the temperature stays the same. We're sitting at, oh geez, what are we sitting at? Oh shoot, just dropped down to below 150, so I'm gonna crank the heat up just a minute. Yeah, stovetop brewing, babe. Stovetop brewing. It was 155 and it just dropped down to 149, so I want to get that back up at least 2 points. So I'm going to keep mixing this and working on this. So, alright. Bring you back when we mash out and, you know, start the first hop edition. Oh man, was this a process. I mean, I forgot how hard it was to do pumpkin every year. This is probably the most difficult brew I get, because just like if you were to do an all grain and you're doing a 2-system mash tun and you got to get the liquor from the mash into it would be a stuck sparge every time. Like right now, like, see, you can see the pumpkin in here and it's clogging the pores of the mesh bag. So it's very difficult to try and sparge this. I literally got to stand up top on a chair and hold this thing up aloft to really try and drain it. I'm trying not to squeeze the bag, but it is what it is. There's some squeezing going on here. So it's the most difficult brew that I have. So this is the one nightmare that I have going on. You know, if it lays down wrong, the water starts leaking out off the side. So I had, like, you know, I got some mess going on here. So with some of the liquor coming down, running down the pot, in between the crack, you know, so hey, it's a brew day, and it's always an adventure, like I said. So I think I'm pretty much done sparging. I mean, I got a little bit of water left, but I mean, I gotta squeeze the bag anyway to get the freaking shit to come through. So I think I'm just done. I'm just gonna bring the water up to boil, and we're gonna find my hops and get them in a hop bag, and 60-minute boil. Bring you back when the first hop drop. You guys can see that. Alright, we got ourselves a little baby boil. So we're going to add the hop drop now. 1 ounce of Willamette at 60. Alexa, set a timer for 60 minutes.
1 hour, starting now.
Okay, so there we go. Don't have to worry about no boilovers here with this pot. I mean, this is a 9-gallon pot. We're sitting at, let's see, 4.5. So 5, 6, 7, yeah, 5, 6, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yep. So, gonna get this going. Get that in there a little bit better. All right. And half hour, the last, about 40 minutes. Then we'll do the next hop drop. All right, there it goes. 20-minute hop drop. Whew, pretty steamy. All right, next additions you guys don't need to see. It'll be just some Irish moss at 15. I gotta get some more soon. And flame out, and then I'll be adding the DME. Well, the last 5 minutes will be the pumpkin pie spice, and then flame out, and then the DME. And then I'll start chilling down. All right, guys, that is flame out. And just going to keep mixing here until this gets down to temperature. I got to put the thermometer back in to monitor it and get it down to... Oh, well, the house is sitting about 70 degrees now, so try to get this down to 65, or, well, 68. Close to 68 as possible, because I don't know how cold the top-up water is going to be. And we're sitting at about... That's 5 gallon here. I think that's 5. That's 6. No, that's 6. This is 5. 4. We're sitting at 4 gallon. So I got to top up with a gallon of cold water, which is just going to be filtered water from the tap. So, all right, I'll bring you back. We're taking our gravity reading and about to pitch the yeast. All right, brew day is a wrap. We got a mess going on here as always. Got to clean it up. And we're sitting at a 24 Celsius. Okay. And I decided to do something a little bit different. Sanitize the hydrometer, and the mouth is wide enough so I can stick my hand in there and grab it out. So instead of having to put it in the flask, and I'm thinking, hey, since my number is on a decent level now, because everything has been 1080 and 1090s every time I put it in this flask. And I'm thinking if the volume inside that has been something to do with it, because as you can see, we're sitting at 10. Oh man, let me see, there's 1,000 sticking right up there in the middle. 1040-ish. Right in the orange. And I think we're sticking at 10. Oh man, she wants to keep going that way. Ooh. 1050, man. See, there's 1040 right there. 1050. See? 1050. Okay? And I know, with Nottingham yeast, it really is a good yeast that really ferments down all this thing all the way. So if this goes to 1010, we're looking at, they're like 6% beer or whatever it is, right? With the calculations. 5.5%, 6% from 1050 to 1010, something like that. So, and it's 1050. It's not 1080, 1090. So I think I'm going to start doing it this way. For whatever reason, I'm getting higher gravity readings in the flask. Because this is the first time doing this, as you know, in months. And, right, first mate, Hugo, it's been like crazy numbers. So, and I know the recipes are the same every year to year. We only use 4 pounds of grains here. There's no way they should be 5 pounds altogether with the biscuit in there, along with the 2-row. So you're looking at, 5.5%, 6%, like I've been saying. There's no way they should have been 1090. So all right, so I'm gonna get this little thing out of here. I'm gonna pitch the yeast, and brew day is done. Thanks for coming along for the adventure once again. And this pumpkin beer is smelling real good. I smell the cinnamon and everything. So I can't wait. Next couple weeks in the fermenter, and then we're going to do, the taste, the final gravity, and then get into the keg. So until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.